throw it and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
A Mostert a first down carry. This will wind up only getting him a couple. That'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
They go play action now. Jackson looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Amari Cooper, 56 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game. How many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Purdy now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Myles Garrett drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the AFC will take over 1st and 10. The offense for the AFC set to go now. They go play action with Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Purdy.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, first down there on a pickup of 25. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
The AFC with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
2nd down and 6 now.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Touchdown!
Jamar Chase.
23 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And just shutting him off there.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now they're a little further behind the 8-ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here, 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
They go play action here. Purdy. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. This is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, Purdy. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. George Kittle from 17 yards out. And the NFC able to draw a bit closer. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Jackson will throw again. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And they get 14 yards there at a 1st down. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC leading the NFC. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and an AFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Purdy from the gun. Pass complete there to Nakua.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Left side to Lamb.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Now 2nd and 5. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will close the gap down to 14.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy. And this one quickly to Lamb.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Chris Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Now Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown NFC.
Christian McCaffrey
taking it in from 7 yards away. And the NFC has now cut it to within 1 score.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Once again, it's Mostert.
They find some open field here.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him now as he continues to lead the way for the AFC.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He'll buy some time right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Being chased out left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
Able to slither by. And some room to roam now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Here's 1st down. Now Jackson.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Mostert.
Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here's 3rd down and 5. Jackson.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now a give to Mostert running right.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't he?
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
No timeouts. 6 seconds to play. Purdy to throw. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
Evades the tackler, and now some space.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15.